Hey, my Scorpio babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Oh, yeah, Mars going retrograde is a piece of work. I'm just trying to tell you. If you've been feeling like you're going through Mercury retrograde boot camp, Mars is going retrograde. And I think it's this way until November 9th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that part right there. Trying to tell you. Anyway, Scorpio, I know I haven't done this in a while, but this is going to be Scorpio October 2020. Trying to get back on a regular schedule. Kind of shifting my priorities, so try to make this the full time and not the part time. Anyway, y'all got a lot of stuff going on. Y'all got a lot of stuff going on, especially on the romance front. While I'm divvying cards up, thank you to everybody that has liked, shared, and subscribed. I love you. So Scorpio, y'all turn out. Anytime I put Scorpio, y'all turn out. I go back and count the numbers. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. I love you. If you are new, welcome. It's off the chain up in here sometimes, I'm just saying. But welcome. I'm glad you're here. Hopefully I can help clarify something, do something. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like, share, subscribe, notification bell buttons. I will be on here more, and I'll be doing more than just Taurus stuff so much. I'm trying to spread some things out. Yeah, y'all got a lot of shit going on, Scorpio. What the hell? What happened? It feels like, okay, let's get the disclaimer out the way. Eat the fish, leave the bones. Don't choke on nothing, don't belong to you. Okay, so let me put first things first. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Some of you might be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And if you are dealing with the earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their natal chart, that's the one at the bottom end of your overall energy. That's the shit you feel in your gut. Okay, I don't know why everybody's reading is turning into love readings, but that's what's going on. Some of you are getting a promotion. I don't know how that's going, but it feels like some of you are getting ready to step up. It may be expected, it may be unexpected, but you're getting ready. Some of you are going to get, before Halloween for sure, in the United States, you're definitely going to get a step up. And with that step up comes money, benefits, perks, but also then the dark side of that, and then how it affects you at home. Your overall energy, the Four of Swords with the Princess of Swords on top. You've been thinking, you've been contemplating something. I don't know how else to say it. You've been thinking about something. As it relates to, in most instances, it feels like romance, your relationship. This is not for short timers. So if you've been kicking around for just a couple weeks, couple months, something, you probably aren't going to feel all of this. This is for those of you that have been dancing around for a minute. On the back end of your overall energy, the Two of Coins sitting on top of the Three of Cups, you're worried. You're worried on two fronts. You're worried that whomever this is, you digging on, you don't have enough for them. But you're also worried that they're not going to be faithful to you. And you are really in an energy of juggling your energy, because it feels like some days you all in, and then there are other days where you like, fuck no. I'm just saying. And that's exactly what it feels like. And it's just like it's this tug of war that you're going through. For however this resonates for you, this is for those of you that are in those relationships where you can see a lot of potential, but you also really like this person. Something about them maybe that's a little different. If this is job related, it's the same kind of energy. You may be looking at a new job and it's not your usual thing, but you like it because it's a little edgy, it's a little different. Frustration, I probably would say that with the big four swords. That's what it feels like, because you know something, but then you're worried that you're not bringing enough. You're contemplating, you're thinking out all these scenarios in your head, like, oh. Recent past, the Eight of Swords sitting on top of the Two of Wands. There may have been a split of some sort prior to where we're going back to, so maybe July or June, just there was some type of separation. It may have been a misunderstanding between the two of you. It may have also been just circumstances. But however that's resonating, because that's loaded. That is loaded for bear. Whatever happened, you didn't give up hope. You see little green sprigs up there. You didn't give up hope. But you also didn't let go of some of the old stuff you were bringing with you. You're still kind of in your own belief system. You're still kind of looking at things from your perspective and not necessarily the other person's perspective. You get next to that, with the Ace of Coins on top of the Ten of Rods, from the beginning to the end. Love this person, like this person. It could be a job or a project, but this is all day long. You love this from one end to the other, but you're overwhelmed with that. And so if there was a split and you came back, you love it, but damn, because it feels like it would be some kind of struggle to get into this relationship. Not from a bad sense, but are you enough? Which is, in its own right, kind of fucked up. You should always be enough. But you're trying to look at what you're comparing yourself to this person. And that kind of causes you to get detached. A lot of earth energy here. At any rate, that just kind of told you, hold up, wait a minute, slow down. And even if you didn't say this to the other person, or maybe a team member, however that's resonating, you put the brakes on it. And put some space between you, it, or them. Or her, or he, whatever. That brings you to your current energy. Regardless of whatever else is going on, you like whatever this is, whatever situation this is, you like it. But you know there's going to be changes on both sides. You're going to be making changes and the other person is going to be making changes, because there's a lot of compromise that needs to happen. Now, however that's going, somebody might be in school, the other person's working, and with coronavirus, it might not be just one job, it might be 2 jobs or 3 jobs. So there's some strain on the relationship, hence the Death card. And I don't even know what it's saying. What is blocking you? sudden change. Excuse me. But you haven't given up hope, and you're trying to see if there's anything that you can do, maybe compromise on a little more, maybe get a better understanding. That's where you are. But your centerpiece in your challenge card, the Four of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords, you still are looking at the long term. Is this going to make it? Before you let go of anything, you're really trying to know, is this going to make it? And so then you're setting up boundaries, Queen of Swords, and even if you're not saying them, you got them in your head. And it's almost kind of like you're keeping score. The point here, yes, you need the boundaries, but maybe loosen up a little bit, because you also have to think, whoever this is that you're projecting to, if it's a person or a group or whatever, you don't want to come off as standoffish or rigid. Look at the picture. I mean, I'm just saying. So that's your challenge, is to kind of keep a soft edge without giving up everything. You ain't trying to give up all your coin, however that's resonating, whether it's love, your energy, whatever. You ain't trying to give it all up, but you know you need to have some healthy boundaries in place. You need to do those things without being stingy, I'll say that, and without just being an ass about it. I mean, that's real talk. And sometimes when we've been hurt before, or especially if we're in a situation with somebody that has kind of flickered and we don't know why they did something, whatever, we get just kind of assholish all the way around. Challenge is to just kind of loosen up just a bit, because again, you're looking at it from you, but you might not be looking at how your partner, person, group, whatever, is looking at you while you're going through this. At the end of the current energy, the Seven of Wands on top of the Page of Wands, there are going to be some messages, and there's going to be some conversations. You may sound, or you may hear defense. So you may sound defensive, or the other person may be sounding defensive. Just know this is new. Remember, talking about the page. It's a youngster. Y'all are grown, but the relationship itself is new, or not progressed to the stage that you want to get it to. Just remember that part. It's okay to state your case, but don't overstate it. Again, something about how, and that at the end of this, that may be if whoever this is, or if it's a group of people and they're suddenly kind of acting a little distant, it may be because they're perceiving you. You don't intend to come off with the sword in your hand. That's not how you're trying to come off, but you are. And so if you're wondering why people maybe are putting some space and distance between conversations or interactions, that might be it. Now, that's not to say that's for everybody. It could be in the reverse, and you're looking at it from the point of how you're responding. So, soft, kind of a redo, if you will, a tweak, a touch-up. Soften the edges. You should be good. And going into your future energy with the Queen of Pentacles and the Princess of Pentacles, it's about that inner strength and being able to give despite however you're feeling. And I don't think this is a bad thing. There may be some challenges, but it's doable, Scorpio. It's going to require equal parts you and the other person, or you and the group, however that's resonate. At the middle of that, the Queen of Cups on top of the Ace of Cups, you'll get there. The contentment, just the overall, whoo, there's the fountain. Let me get a drink of water. That feeling, you'll get there, and it won't be an unemotional thing. So any detachment will be gone. At the end of this, time to start asking questions, trying to see, trying to make sure this is not shallow or superficial. And with the Lovers card sitting on top, what the hell? But this could be a group or a project. But now we're talking about the levels of commitment. Are you ready to go up to the next level? Just saying. And that's probably where you'll end the month of October, going into the first part of November, thinking about whether or not you want to make that kind of commitment with this person or group project. I think for some of you, this is not romance. I think it is project related. Working on a collaboration with someone or someone's. Same principles, same thing, but it really does have a big romantic feel to it. And for those of you that this is resonating with, I can feel you kind of weighing your options. What should you do? You got a lot of stuff at stake. A lot of stuff, whether it's property or money, businesses, or whatever. Even kids. If you're a single mom, same thing. Big implications. So you're not taking this lightly. That's a good thing. Soft edges. Soft edges. Soft edges. Hang on, let me pull 3 of the granny cards. What's on the inside? Ask Scotty to beam you up. All right. Now is not the time to make promises. Huh. So walk it off. You feel like things are getting too close, or if you feel like you're going to respond in a way that is not positive, walk it off. Walk it off. Especially during heavy conversations or debates. You feel like it's getting ready to go left to center. Just walk it off. Just walk it off. Feed your spirit, Scorpio. While you doing all this running around trying to be money maker and business person and romance and this and that, feed your spirit. Whatever that is for you, whether it's reading something inspirational, saying a mantra, feed your spirit. Soften up those edges. Laugh. It's okay to laugh. Y'all are serious sometimes. Scorpios are serious sometimes. Laugh. It's okay. It may be a better thing is laugh when you don't even want to laugh. You're going through decision-making process, and sometimes it's just best to divert your attention, and laughing is a good way to do that. It's what's on the inside. So if you're dealing with a person for sure, and you are just trying to reconcile something about that person, just remember it's what's on the inside. They may not be coming with a big bank account, or for some of you, they may have the accomplishment, but they do things a little differently, and it would take some compromise on your part. Just remember, it's what's on the inside. Still a good person. Now is not the time to make promises. So if you're feeling like you're getting ready to move too fast, hit the brakes. Don't overpromise on a project. Hit the bare minimum. and then over deliver. But don't over anything. Don't overdo anything. Just now's not the time to make promises. And when it gets that fucked up, just ask Scotty to beam you up. What the hell? I'm just saying. Scorpio, it's a growing month. Take your time. Weigh out your options. You got some time. You don't have a lot of time. But weigh out your options. Communicate. I love you, Scorpio. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.